Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am here with another process video. For this one I'm going to be using this boy kit that I got from my friend Ronnie Sue Scrapper here on YouTube. I am going to be using these two yellow papers and the green paper behind it. I'm also pulling out some of these cut apart sheets to use. And I'm just going to cut down the photos. And these photos I took of my kids and my husband before a photography session. One day I was testing the lighting, and so I had them sit there. I'm going to back them on this yellow paper. And I am going to cut them apart, each individually. And now I am looking through the sticker sheets to go on that photo that has a little bit of an extra lip on it. I was thinking I could do my journaling right there, so I grabbed this little tag, and then I'm going to put these people there. She sent these wood veneer with the kit, and they're really, really cute, so I wanted to make sure that I used them. And now I'm just trying to figure out if I want to use those green close to my heart inks and maybe do some ink blending on the edges of the paper, but I decide not to. And I'm going to use that gray paper as another mat for the photos. Now I'm going to start putting the photos down. And I'm going to cut off a little bit of this yellow paper and put it above the photo, just to kind of give you the idea that there is a whole piece of paper behind it. So now I am just going to start gluing these pieces of paper down, and my ATG gun ran out of the refill, so I had to get a new one. And that just takes a minute or two to put back together. It's actually really easy. Of course, I say that, and I ended up putting it on the wrong way, I think, here. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to put it on the right way. So there we go. Now I have it on the right way. Okay, now we can get back to gluing the papers down. So I glued down the mat with the pictures on it, and I apologize about the zooming in and out. And then I'm just gluing down the yellow strips. And I am thinking about using those stars, and I'm actually going to use them instead of the potty people. So I'm going to put them right there next to the journaling area. And then I pull out some of these embellishments, and there was like this little mesh, I think it's orange mesh, and then some vellum arrows. And so I'm going to pull out some of those and use them. There was red and then a very light green. So I'm going to use both of those colors and arrows. And here I'm thinking about using some of these triangles to embellish the top left corner there. And I'm going to make a banner to put on top of those triangles. So I cut that out, and the reason why I use my trimmer all the time, even with really small pieces, is because I know myself and I don't cut straight. And I just have to have things like arrows and banners be straight. So it drives me crazy when they're not straight. So I just use the straight cutter. So here I'm going to cut down this other scratch piece of paper, or not scratch piece of paper, but extra pattern paper from the kit. And then I'm going to place an enamel dot there along with a sticker, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to put that sticker there, and it says "Too Cool." Now I'm going to start gluing down these vellum embellishments, and I'm going to use my Tombow Mono glue. For this layout, it took me 54 minutes to complete, and this is, I think, my favorite layout that I made with this kit. I don't know, I really like the other one. If you watched Ronnie and my challenges, I think this was our first challenge, which would have been in October or November, I can't remember, of last year. But you can go back on my channel and look for challenge layouts, I think is the playlist. And it's the very first one, and that layout is called All Boy, and that one was a really fun layout too. I really like it. So here I've got all of that, the elements glued down, and now I think I'm going to start working on the title now. So I'm looking for, there it is, I'm looking for the alpha because I kind of set it aside. Oh, and I also had this little tag that was there on the cut apart sheet, and so I'm going to use that as part of the title. And I'm just cutting it down to fit over top of that orange mesh. So here I'm thinking I'm going to use that little alpha for part of the title. And there was a sticker, that yellow sticker that I placed below the alpha, that said favorite. and so I decided to make it part of the title. So the title is going to say, "These boys are my favorite." So now I'm just going to start placing the alphas down where I had them. And I'm really liking how this is turning out. All I have left to do is the journaling. And it looks like I put down a couple of vellum stars. I forgot about those. They're just some red I'm sorry, I can't talk. Red vellum stars. And a couple more arrows. Which I decided not to use the arrows. So here I am just going to journal. I was going to use that just regular ballpoint pen, but then I decided that I wanted to use the marker. But since it was a sticker, I needed to use my Slick Writer marker so that it wouldn't rub off. So that's what I'm doing. I was just rewriting over it. I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling on that tag. And the date I'm going to stamp with this Close to My Heart stamp pad and a Studio Calico stamp, rotary stamp. And I'm just going to put it right there underneath that title, the arrow where the title is. I'm going to use some of this Tinsel Heidi Swap Color Shine. And that is about all for this layout. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll come back again. Go ahead and like this post if you like the video and the layout. And I will see you next time. Bye.